Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here for BRC Nails. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know every time I upload. And if you're sub for sub, please like and comment. Please, please. Thank you. So today I am doing my first foray into dip powders, and let me tell you, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. I salvaged it in the end, but yeah, the products I'm using are the top and base coat combination from Born Pretty, the activator, and the brush cleaner from Born Pretty. The powders themselves are the pink coral one is the Nicole Diary ND X05, and the green yellow one is Miss Cheering 5, number 5. So those are the, the products that I'm using. They'll be linked down below in the drop down box. Now, a lot of my friends here on YouTube love dip powders, and I've watched video after video after video trying to just like absorb the steps. But see, what had happened was I was impatient. My impatient ass is always messing and smudging and whatever. So I'm applying the base here, and I'm trying to make it be a fairly thick, even coat. Not too much, but, just a nice even coat. So legitimately, I have brain damage. Like, I had a health issue, and I have a hard time remembering things. My memory is really bad. That's why, like, all my friends on here and on IG, I call them by their station names, because I have such a hard time with my memory with real names, and it gets embarrassing, and whatever. So usually I'll, brush up on something that I'm trying to do before I do the video. And right now I'm dipping it in there, and I don't let it dry, and I put my brush right into the glitter and the solution. My brand new beautiful little fish brush. I was so disappointed. I couldn't believe it. But you know what I was paying attention to? Mob Psycho Season 2. Yep, that's what I was watching, and I wasn't watching what I was doing. I was just going through the polish painting things and said, oh, I need to dust this, and boom, put my brush right on that wet, sticky powder because I didn't let it dry. So I'm looking at it going, oh my goodness, what the hell? Because usually I have everything turned off so that I can focus on what I'm doing, but I was waiting for the dubbed season to come out, and it's finally full because I'm a binge watcher. So instead of waiting for what was left on there to dry, I take the base coat and put it right on that wet, sticky, glittery swatch stick. And then I put the thing right back in the bottle with I wiped it on a towel, but it still had glitter on it. So now this base and top coat is basically only going to be good for glitter. I did use it on the pink color as well, and it was okay. But I'm definitely going to have to order more and have like a glitter one and a regular one because of my impatient ass. So each time I'm putting another stroke on there, I'm using the brush saver to try to get the glitter off, and I'm just like laughing, and I'm thinking I should just start this all over. But just like the last video, I was like, nope, I'm gonna do it. And I'm dipping it in there, and I'm leaving it for a few seconds, and I'm tapping it off, and it looks fairly normal. So I'm thinking, oh, what a dummy. So I put it aside to let it dry finally. And so I decide to do the pink coral one while I still have the green glitter one open with all the glitter all around there. So I'm just lucky that I didn't get the green glitter into the pink powder, because of course I wanted to be doing something while I was waiting for the other one to dry, and I wasn't even thinking about any kind of cross-contamination or anything like that. But there was a few times that I had a spot of glitter here, a spot of glitter there on the pink one, and all I have to say is I totally learned my lesson. So I'm going to let you see what happened and what I did, and I'll pop back in when I have something else to say. Okay, so the fiddling that you're seeing that I'm out of frame is just me cleaning the brush and, you know, trying to get everything all organized and together. Now I'm going back in with the base coat, but do you see how close those 2 pots of dip powder are? I mean, come on, duh. There's going to be some sort of transfer if you're tapping it and it's right next to it. And even if it, you know, it could just be from anything, because you know how glitter and stuff gets everywhere. So I would recommend, if you're just starting out, not to follow any of these directions. This is not a tutorial. This is what not to do. So I wanted to share it because like I said, I was able to salvage them in the end, but it was interesting. It really was. I'd also like to give a shout out to all of the people, the new subscribers, the old subscribers, the followers, you know, everyone that's been there and has been so supportive, helping me and, you know, helping me stay positive and the whole nine. I know I say it in every video, and I'm going to keep on saying it because it's how I feel, but it just really has made a huge difference in my life. So thank you so very much for coming and watching my videos and seeing me on YouTube and all that stuff. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. At some point in here, though, I knocked over the activator bottle. And I mean, you know, it's liquid like the way that nail glue is liquid. Like, it's just regular liquid, not like gel polish where if you knock the bottle over, it's not a big deal because it's not going to come out right away for the most part. But this, I mean, there was a flood on my workstation. It was just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you. I'm not sure if I caught it on tape or not, but, you know, I had to take everything, clean it, wipe it down, and go back with it. Now I'm going in for, I'm not sure if this is my second or my third on the coral color, but by this time I kind of had it figured out the way that it should be instead of the way that my distracted ass was trying to do it. I had to stop my laptop and totally focus on what I was doing because I screwed it up so bad in the beginning. But that's okay. I'm human. I make mistakes, and if other people can learn from my mistakes, then that's just a huge plus for me. So yeah, it was an interesting experience. So I'm going to speed this up again and pop back in. Okay, so I'm about to go in with the bottle of the applicator. Now I know you're supposed to put it on, very juicily and thickly. So, I was trying to get as much as I could on the brush. But like I said before, I'm not used to working with like liquid. I'm used to having the gel polish, which, has a thicker, oh, there it goes. There's the huge ass spill. Like half my bottle of the damn applicator just spilled all over my damn desktop. I should call this dip powder bloopers or something. So here I am again putting on the applicator, which is now harder to get onto the brush because I spilled half of it onto the table. But I did go in with 2 coats of that on each one, and the finished pictures that I'm going to show you are just it drying, and then I'm going to add a few shots of it with the glitter one. Will have a regular gel no white top coat, and the pink coral one will have a matte top coat. The regular top coat is from Emily. The matte top coat is from Venalisa. And I was just trying to get how nice the glitter actually sparkled. But I don't know if it's my light or what, but it doesn't pick up sometimes on certain colors and certain things. So I was trying all different ways to hold it because I didn't want to spill it again. And it was like the top, when I put it in, was like catching on the ridges of the bottle. So each time I went to dip it in, when I went to pull it out, it was like catching. But it's just learning. There's a learning curve for everything. So, and you think that like the easiest things that look easy are really hard, and things that look really hard end up being fairly easy. So it was definitely a learning experience. I had fun with it though, so I can't complain. I hope that people learn something, anything like what not to do or whatever. Don't forget to please subscribe, like, share. Come join our community, whether you're a YouTuber, a nail enthusiast, just someone that likes to watch nail videos. I say it all the time, but our community is the best. We welcome you with open arms. The only thing is you need to be positive and, just be there. And that's about it. But thanks so much for watching. I hope, like I said, that y'all learned something, anything. And then I went back in actually with the base top coat again because it's the 2-in-1. Because I figured at this point, I wasn't sure if it was supposed to get it or not. So I just put it on there because that's what I did. So it was all jumbled up in my mind at that point. So I just went with what I felt like was right. But after I waited for them to dry and I actually, I filed them off camera, they looked fine. It was just the little snafus that I had in the actual application that was bad. So I don't put stuff on my natural nails. I use full press-on or full coverage press-ons. So I don't have to worry about, chemicals actually touching my hands or my skin for the most part. So I put that on, and that's pretty much the end of it because it wasn't dry yet, so I wasn't going to try to go in with anything until it was dry after. But thank you so much for watching. Have a marvelous day, and thanks again.